Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before I begin, if you could hit that subscription button, it would help me out massively, and also you won't miss a market breakdown. As the title of the video goes, I'm going to start with Netflix because it has been the probably the best stock of the year. One of our positions we've made 41%, and we're still running a risk-free trade. Has dipped a little bit. Hopefully this is creating a higher low. It's going to continue higher going to our second target. Now, before I break down the rest of the market, I just want to say a massive well done to my community members because we've had the best year we've had in a while. I've been trading now for nearly 10 years. Started the community at the start of this year, and we're up over 200%, which I will show you at the end of the video. So stick around for that. So let's get into it. Start with the cryptos. XRP making a little bit of a comeback after the last couple of weeks. It was had a massive bearish day, and we did make some money on this trade. However, our second position did hit our not well, it did hit our stop loss, but it was a risk-free trade. Bitcoin, same again, kind of bit of a bearish couple of weeks. Starting to make those gains back. Could continue higher up to 150, maybe even to 160, which will smash through both of our targets. Solana, unfortunately, couldn't get on board with this one because it didn't meet my criteria, but never mind. You sometimes you miss out on some. Ethereum, same again, didn't pull back enough for me, so I just let it go, and it did move really nicely this year. NZD USD, we are currently in a short with this one. Me and my members got in on it on the 18th of September. Haven't hit any of our targets yet, but it is moving nicely. We are in profit. USD CAD smashed through our first target. We literally entered and then within a couple of days, it just went flying. We're running at, let me just put my glasses on 1 second. We're running at £292 profit with one position remaining. Pound USD. We did enter this a few days ago. This is looking very sellish. Looking very nice. We are in a bit of drawdown, but we are starting to go back to our entry point. Pound Swiss. Just been going. Pulled back up a little bit, created a lower high. And then it's continued going down. So it's just sitting at this level here. Pound CAD. Same again. Very similar. We entered this April this year. Started moving nicely. We returned back to our entry point. And now it's kind of creating these higher lows and higher highs, higher lows. So hopefully we can get a nice breakout. Pound AUD, moving beautiful. Oh no, sorry, what am I talking about? Moved beautiful at the start of the year, and then it hit our first target, and now this is a risk-free trade, and it is like pulling back a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that one. Pound Japanese yen moved nicely. We entered on the 13th of May, hit our first target, and now it's kind of just, hopefully this is going to just break out nicely. We are sitting at £362 profit. Euro, Norwegian krone. This is an interesting one. So we entered it, we nearly got stopped out. Now it's gone back to our entry price, so hopefully it's going to rocket higher. Euro, British pound. We recently entered this one, so we are in drawdown. Well, not drawdown, we're at entry point basically. Euro, AUD, we are in a little bit of drawdown. We did enter and it kind of just had a couple of bearish days, gap down, and hopefully that gap gets filled and then it continues going higher. Euro, Japanese yen. So this has been beautiful as well, to be fair. Me and my community entered this trade on the 9th of April, and it just went. As you can see, that hit our first target. We're currently running at £640 worth of profit. Our target is 917. We ain't far away. A couple more weeks and we're going to hit that target too. making 14% on this. Look how close we are to that final target. You know, the risk to reward is huge on this one. Beautiful. This is what trading's all about. It's all about, you know, you don't win every trade, but you let your winners run and you cut your losses quick. And then you get results like this. I mean, I'm at, for the day, £660 from recording of this video for the day. We have an overall gross of £7,533 worth of profitable trades running. And your equity of the account is £14,375. I mean, it's there in black and white, my results, my performance. A lot of traders on YouTube, well, let me just say most traders on YouTube don't do this. They don't show their results live. There are some good traders though. There are a couple that are legit, but most of them ain't worth shit because they can't show their performance consistently. I will be showing my FX book in a minute. I'll show you that. I'll go into the browser straight away so you know it's legit and I ain't fooling around. So nearly at that, 13%, £555 profit there. Aussie CAD, sorry, Aussie Swiss. Absolutely huge sell-off, bearish trade that we did on the 6th of March this year. Tanked, hit our first target, made 5.65%, nearly hit our second target, but it has pulled back a little bit. So we're running at £393. See what happens with this bad boy. Aussie USD, we are in drawdown. This was looking a bit sellish. Nearly hitting our stop loss, not far away, but it is part of the game. Wins and losses, it's all part of the game. Aussie JPY, beautiful trade again. Entered this on 1st of May, sorry, 30th of April. Hit our first target. Now it's a risk-free trade and it is running beautiful. Yeah, we made 5.56% on that one, which is huge. Now onto the metals. So gold. I did an individual video on this one, which I put out last week. So if you want to go give that a watch, where I broke down gold a little bit more. But we entered this on the 4th of August, and within, I think, we had a bearish week, and then it just went, as you can see from the chart, it just went huge. Just making sure my microphone is on, because I would cry if I've recorded this for nearly 8 minutes, and that's not, yeah, it's working, it's fine. Yeah, and smashed through our second target, and we've made some serious gains on that one, 34%. So happy days, not only me, my community as well. Copper, we're still in this one. Hit our first target. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to see what happens with this. Could be interesting. This is now a risk-free trade. We're either going to make £607 on it, or it's going to hit down and we don't lose any money. Silver was beautiful, but unfortunately I couldn't get on board with it because it didn't meet my criteria. Nasdaq, absolutely beautiful. We entered this one on the 23rd of June, smashed through it, and it's just, just move that back, confirm, yeah, boom. So yeah, little bit of trading for you there. So yeah, I mean, what a year it's been. Oh, sorry, let me just break down the stocks as well. So yeah, Nasdaq popping off. Uber, entered this trade 9th of April, creating higher highs, higher lows, and it's just going nearly at our first target. Hopefully this breaks out past the higher high, creates another higher high. McDonald's, beautiful. I mean, stocks are popping off because, so 2 weeks ago there was a bit of drama with China and Trump saying that they're not going to get a deal, 100% tariffs, blah blah blah. However, it came out today that they're very close to finalizing the deal, which is great news for stocks and indices. Netflix, Meta, same again. Some nice bullish days. Apple, look at that, beautiful. We entered Apple on the 6th of August, and it's nearly at our first target. I mean, yeah, this is which is what you like to see. Nearly 10 years in this game, and it's finally paying off beautiful. It's been some sleepless nights, I'll tell you that. What's this? Tesla. Entered this on the 10th of April. And it's, same again. Beautiful. Nvidia. We've recently entered this one. This is in profit now. Microsoft. Some nice bullish days. We entered when we entered 23rd of October. And that's probably it. That's got to be it. I mean, we're at that at £666 now for the day. £7,533. You can see that in the bottom right corner. And then the equity of the account is £14,380. I started this count in January with £6,400. And it's at 14,383. Now, probably think that's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. I mean, most people on 25k a year. However, if you do the maths on it, it's over 200% gains, which I'm going to show you now. My FX Forex trading, put my FX book, portfolio, Spartan, that's me because I'm a fucking G, a warrior among men. So, as you can see here, if you can look, 210% of the recording of this video. Ignore that because it's taken into account the years, a couple of years ago, for some strange reason. Don't know why. So this is targets that have hit this year. 13% for the year. This is targets that have hit. 1.79% for the month. Let me just show you something else. So these are all my trades in profit. You see there, net profit. This is the pounds. All of these are running beautifully, which equate to £7,543 and over 80,000 pips. 2025, so remember this is targets that have hit. This is not taking into account these trades. 0.12% January, 15% Feb, 14% March, 41% best month, trading month I've ever had. This is around about when the tariffs were announced. 41%. 9% in May, 2% in June, July, 2%, 12%, 8%, and then 1% for October. But remember, I've got 210% of trades in profit running. So yeah, phenomenal year. Be more happy for me and my community. Like I said, if you want to get involved, the link is in the bio. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'll also see you inside of my community. Thanks again.